Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, it's going to be a get ready with me back to school. I literally have to leave for school in a few minutes. So if you want to get ready with me, please keep watching. So I'm starting off with the Mario Badescu setting spray, and I'm just spraying this all over my face just so my face can really be hydrated before I add any makeup on. Now for primer, I'm going in with the NYX Pore Filler. I always like to focus in more on my T-zone, and then I'll just drag whatever it's left on my fingers throughout my face. For foundation, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I use the shade Golden Beige, and to blend that out, I'm using the Beauty Sponge from L'Oreal. You guys, and this foundation, when I was doing my makeup, it was around 8 a.m., and then I just had a long day. I worked a graveyard shift, so I believe it was like 1 a.m. when I actually looked at my makeup, and it was hardly creasing. So this makeup lasted such a long time. I was very impressed. And it's also full coverage, so that's always a plus for me. Now I'm just adding some foundation on my neck too, as well as my chest. Just because I was wearing a low top, I always like my neck and my chest to blend my face. So it just depends what kind of top you're wearing. Now for eyebrows, I'm going with the Makeup Revolution Brow Pomade. As you can see, I'm about to hit pan on this. It's such a good product. So first, I'm just brushing them out. And then I always like to draw the line underneath my brows as well as on top of my brows, just to really add the shape that I want. And then I'll just go ahead and fill them in. And if you mess up on your brows, you can always go back and clean them up with concealer. Now for concealer, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape. Mine's a little bit too light, so I'll just add a little bit in the inner corner because that's where my dark circles are the worst. Then I'll just go in with my Fit Me concealer, and then for that concealer, I use the shade Sand. So for concealer, I always like to make that V shape, just to really highlight your face, and of course, hide those dark circles. Then I'm just blending it in with the same sponge, and as you can see, this sponge just fits perfectly when you're blending your concealer. I'm so obsessed with it. And I always like to drag my concealer on my lid just to set my lid as well. So pretty much use that as a primer. Next, I'm going to set my face with the Laura Mercier. I always like to set wherever I put concealer on, and then when I'm brushing it out, I like to tap the rest of my face. So pretty much set my whole face with it. And my makeup lasts a really long time. I always get a powder on my brows, but then I'll just brush it out. Now for eyes, I'm going in with the Carly Bible Deluxe Edition palette. First, I'm adding that cream shade all over my lid just to really set it. Then I'm mixing those two brown shades together, and I'm placing that right on my crease, as well as my outer corner. Now I'm going in with that pink shimmer shade, and I'm just placing that right underneath our transition color, just to add some color. So now we're just doing the same thing to the other eye. And doing some more blending. Now I'm just prepping for lashes, so I'm just adding some mascara. I literally have no lashes. They're so short. And for lashes, I'm going in with the Eyelure in the styled N117. Now I'm just dusting away our baking. And as you can see what I was talking about, I'll dust it away, and then whatever is left on my brush, I'll just go ahead and set the rest of my face with it. Now I'm going in with the Shade and Light palette, and I'm using that middle shade to do some contouring. So I'll do on my cheekbones, my forehead, as well as my jawline. Now I'm contouring my nose. I'm using just a little blending brush from Morphe. You don't have to contour your nose, but I just personally like to. And now instead of blush, I'm going in with this Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade 05. And I love this. I just love the color that it gives you. As you can see, it just really warms up your face. And now for highlighter, I'm going in with this Smashbox Cassie Holmes Spotlight palette. And I'm using that middle shade. It's so pretty. From all three, my favorite one is definitely the middle one. And I'm also using that same highlighter to highlight on my inner corner and underneath my brows. Now for lips, I'm lining them up with Kylie Cosmetics in the shade Candy K. And now for lipstick, I'm going in with Makeup Revolution in the shade Chauffeur. And as you can see, I'm almost running out of it. This is my favorite nude lipstick. It's just the perfect pink nude. I really need to go get some more. And now to finish this look, I'm using the same setting spray that I used at the beginning.
Me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me. Ooh, made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me. Ooh, made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me. Ooh, made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me. Ooh, made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me. Ooh, made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me. Ooh, made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me. Ooh, made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me. Ooh, made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me. Ooh, made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look.
So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And before you guys leave, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, as well as give this video a huge thumbs up. And I hope to see you guys all in my next video. Bye guys.